Young world, it was about a year ago around this time, March 2020, when the world underwent such a weird thing and we all were confronted with the fact and the idea that we all were entertained by something so ridiculous as something called the Lion King. The Lion King. It took me weeks to watch this damn. It just looked so weird, but then I heard so many people talking about it. Finally, I watched it. I was wrapped up in it just like every other Joker in the world. What's going on now is that one of the stars, Jeff Lowe, suffered a stroke the other day on March 18th, and the weird thing about it is him and his wife believe he was actually poisoned by somebody. Somebody put something inside of his drink to cause the Joker to stroke out. It says the Tiger King star's wife, Lauren, tells TMZ Jeff was not breathing when she found him on March 18th around 3 a.m. at WinStar World Casino where they were staying at. She quickly called 911 but says, "I thought he was dying in my arms." Lauren says when EMTs arrived, they determined Jeff was suffering a stroke and decided he had to be airlifted to a hospital in Denton, Texas. She says the medical staff there worked miracles to the limit to damage effects of the stroke and save Jeff's life. Lauren says what's strange is that doctors have run a battery of tests and so far at least haven't been able to determine what caused Jeff's stroke, and that's made her very suspicious about something and someone, and here's where it gets weird. She says on March 17th, hours before the stroke, she and Jeff were out on a dinner date when a strange man approached them, claiming he knew them and even knew their favorite drink orders. Lauren says they have no clue who he was, but he lingered when a crowd of Tiger King fans gathered to take selfies with them. Lauren says they suspect that's when this mystery guy spiked Jeff's drink with something that may have caused the stroke. Jeff's blood and urine tests came back negative for commonly abused drugs, according to Lauren, but she suggests the suspicious guy may have used something more exotic. She says they just started connecting the dots, and that's what happened that night, and have not reported it yet to the police. Says the good news is that Jeff is now back at home recovering after spending 3 days in the hospital, but Lauren says he's still having difficulties with speech and coordination.